Oh, it cracked me up too. I've been wearing, sometimes I wear these little clear glasses, and they protect my eyes and stuff. And the other day I didn't have them on. I thought, I'm just caulking. What's the big deal? And the first time ever, as I was caulking, I'm looking down there, and I'm caulking down close, and it kind of popped, and just a hair bit went straight directly in my eyeball. I'm like, I just had to chuckle, like, how could that possibly happen? So I've got my goggles on today. I just wanted to check these areas. That looks tight. And this is, I knew some of this was raised where the primer wanted to slide on me. Oh, I gotta be careful because I just went into my caulking dabbity nabbit. My caulking that I put in yesterday, I'll have to re-go over that. Shoot. Now I'll have to get a little screwdriver down here. Ah. That looks okay. I don't know if you can actually see this, but I'm just looking where I did the primer the other day. I know this bottom step has some ridges because that primer wanted to slide on me. I tried to go back over it with my paintbrush, and when I did that, it drug more off. See there? I'm going to take off what I feel is loose. That's just the primer, just in that one little spot. So these different little areas on these 4 steps, I'm going to put more primer on there and let it dry. These other steps look okay. It has checked a little bit, but it's not going to have to be scraped off. I'm just going to paint a little bit of primer right in here, up here, right there, and right there. And I'll do 2 coats on each one. Better get my little screwdriver and fix my caulking right there. All in all, I'm really actually pleased with how my job is going. Let's see, I screwed up right there, didn't I? I'm not going to take it all off, but I scraped that. That caulking is just a rubbery substance. When I fix that, you won't even see it when I get done. I'm just going to take that little line out right there. Okay. That's just from yesterday. because I got my putty knife too close to that. That's what happens. I'm not paying attention. I forgot all about that. Caulking was right there. Okay. So on that, I'm going to hit my primer. I'm going to do my primer first on all these different little areas. It's just on these 4 steps. Okay, I'll mix up my primer and get these done with 1 coat, and then while that's drying, it's not going to take very long to dry, and then I'll be able to put a 2nd coat on there. And then once I start caulking, I'm gonna check out all this again. I'm gonna touch up this side wherever I think it needs, and then I'll start up at the top, come down. By the time I get down here, everything's going to be fine. I'll be able to do this, and this will all be dry. Okay? Work strategically and smart, and get your project done. Incidentally, speaking of caulking, I had 2 1/4 tubes of that the other day, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have plenty. I started going, and I didn't have enough, so I'm glad I started the other day, because lots of the areas underneath the stairs were actually fairly deep, but it took me over 1 tube just to do the bottom edges up underneath here. And you know, had I been thinking, should I've gotten extra caulking at the store? Yeah, I guess I should have, but had I gotten extra caulking, I would have got, you know, maybe an extra tube, thinking, that'll be fine. Well, as it was, I had to run back to the store this morning anyways, and I knew it wasn't going to be hot enough first thing this morning to do any work out here, and I thought I would let it warm up. So I went to the store and got some more caulking, and I ended up getting 4 extra tubes of caulking. I know this time I've got plenty. I've got 2 out here, I've got 2 inside staying warm, I've got these 2, and I know I got way more than enough. I'm even gonna actually put another coat up underneath this edge, you know, on all of the columns that I did, that I painted under and caulked. And I know I've got way more than enough, and I thought, I'm not going to skimp this time. I'll just get 4, and if I have 1 or 2 extra tubes, I might keep 1 in the garage or in storage, and then when I get done with this whole project, I got different things I need to take back to the store, so I can always take certain things back to the store. So don't fret if you don't get enough material the first time. Run back to the store or whatever. You can know you can always take stuff back. Okay. I sure thought I was done with this the other day. I always try to take my paint can lids off with this little tool. Okay. I try not to do it with the screwdriver, because after a while you mess up the edge. I'm gonna just use it right out of this paint bucket, or this paint can. I'm not even gonna put it in my tray this time. I have to be careful that I don't spill it. I don't think I will. This is that Kills 2 primer. I knew I didn't have to mix it up very much. because I just used it the other day. Okay. There. And I try to keep it out of this edge as much as I can. And every time I use my paint, I rinse, I clean this thing off. I don't know why. You don't have to. You could leave it for 4 or 5 different times if you're going to be painting for the next week or so. But I don't know. I just been doing it every time just to keep all my stuff clean. Okay, now I can go down there and get this done.